Hi, my name is Victoria O, and this is my research project on how to leverage social media to engage teens. This will be a comparative analysis of nonprofit and for-profit campaigns. Now, this is an overview of my presentation. First, I'll be explaining the why this project is important and why I chose to research this. Second, I will be discussing the effective social media marketing tactics to specifically engage teenagers. Third, I'll be explaining the nonprofit campaigns that I researched, and fourth, the for-profit campaigns that I researched. And lastly, I will be concluding with the explanation of what conversion is in respects to my campaigns that I have researched. First, the why. All of this information that I will be discussing is found from previous research that other people have done or gray literature. First, what is social media marketing? Social media marketing refers to the use of social media platforms to connect with a target audience, and in this case, it's teenagers, to build a brand or ultimately drive sales. This can be through platforms like TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. These platforms are designed to attract attention, engage users, and generate responses to their business. Content can vary in form, including images, videos, or interactive posts. Now, why teenagers? Why are we targeting teenagers? Based on research, teens have a significant influence on household spending. According to Forbes, parents spend around $17,000 on a single teenager in 1 year. And teens are also more likely to be early adopters of technology and trends, which can help a product go viral. An estimated 85% of Gen Z uses social media to learn about new products and shop. Now, what is engagement? Engagement is a measure of how users interact with social media content, accounts, or platforms. This can include a wide range of actions such as likes, comments, and reposts. Now, what's the difference between nonprofits and for-profits? Nonprofits is a business that must serve for the public good in some type of way. Nonprofits do not distribute profit to anything other than furthering their advancement of their own organization. And on the other hand, for-profits are a business that are established and operated to make a profit, and that can include selling a product or furthering their mission. Next, I will be discussing the effective social media marketing tactics to specifically engage teenagers. First, I will be discussing authenticity and transparency. Authenticity refers to the quality of being genuine and real and true to your own brand. In social media marketing, authenticity can involve presenting content and messages that reflect their true value and mission. Transparency means being open and honest about the practices, processes, and values of that organization. This includes clear communication of how funds are used and how they're spent. Both of these aspects can build trust and foster loyalty and ultimately enhancing engagement. Next, I will be discussing and explaining interactive content. Now, interactive content involves elements that require active participation from the audience rather than passive communication, which can include a range of formats, such as polls and surveys, quizzes, challenges, or even live streams. Polls and surveys can allow the audience to express their opinions and preferences to feel that they are really a part of your business. And challenges encourage users to complete specific tasks or share their own content based on your theme or mission. Now, visual storytelling. This involves using visual elements such as images, videos, infographics, or other various graphics to tell your story and convey messages in a compelling and engaging way. It leverages the power of visuals to capture attention, communicate information quickly, and possibly evoke emotional responses. Now, influencer collaboration. This involves partnering with individuals who have significant followings on social media to promote a brand or cause. Influencers can include celebrities and range to micro-influencers with a smaller, more niche audience. Collaborations can include sponsored posts, product reviews, shoutouts, and even co-created content. This ultimately expands your business's reach and can build credibility and also, once again, ultimately increasing engagement. Now let's discuss the nonprofit campaigns that I have researched. First, I will be discussing Dressember. This is a campaign that uses a participatory challenge, storytelling, and peer-to-peer fundraising. These tactics are essential to this campaign. The participatory challenge of this was that you wear a dress or a tie every day in December to focus on the awareness of human trafficking. This used storytelling to communicate personal stories on social media. And their goal was to ultimately receive donations and build that awareness of human trafficking. This built a community of people who were all brought together to fight against this problem of human trafficking. Next, we have Red Cross's social media response during disasters. Their tactics were real-time updates, community engagement, influencer partnerships, and crisis communication. They used all of these tactics to focus on crisis management and community support. Their goal was to provide a safe place and safe program where they are able to produce disaster relief support for communities all around the world. They are huge users of volunteer engagement. They have many volunteers that help communicate through social media or in person for that disaster relief support. They also, similarly to December, they use donations. They greatly appreciate donations for their initiatives. Next, I will be discussing the for-profit campaigns that I researched. First off, we have Shot on iPhone. This campaign was run by Apple, and their tactics were user-generated content, product demonstration, and omni-channel presence. Some of these terms might be unfamiliar, so let me explain. User-generated content means, in this context, photos taken by iPhone users that were featured globally. And product demonstration is an emphasis on the iPhone's camera quality and showcasing this high quality camera. An omni-channel presence means that this campaign appeared on billboards and social media. This was not only in person, but also online across the globe. Their focus was brand loyalty and the quality highlighted. They wanted to engage users as brand ambassadors, demonstrating that their camera was superior to other cameras. Their ultimate goal was to increase iPhone sales, and through this endorsement and visibility all across the globe. Next, I'll be discussing Real Beauty by Dove. This campaign was unique as they used tactics such as challenging beauty standards, the emotional appeal, and social media and traditional advertising. They challenge beauty standards by featuring real women of diverse shapes, sizes, and ethnicities, which evoked an emotional response, leveraging authenticity and social commentary. They combine both online and offline efforts to this initiative. They focused on addressing and challenging the traditional beauty standards by building a genuine connection with consumers through authenticity. Their ultimate goal was to build brand loyalty and, once again, increase sales. They did this by resonating with consumers' values and emotions. Lastly, I will be discussing conversion. Now, what does that look like for nonprofits? Conversion looks like participation, donations, and volunteering. As we have seen in December and Red Cross, they highly value donations. That is one of their ultimate goals, and reaching those in their communities to promote their mission. Now, for for-profits, that looks like emphasizing the immediate conversions such as sales and customer retention. As we saw in Real Beauty by Dove and Shot on iPhone, their ultimate goal was to increase their sales and also brand loyalty. Now here's an image of a marketing funnel. At the top, we see is the broadest part. It's named awareness. And we go all the way to the bottom, becoming less broad down to advocacy. This, as we have seen through my research, nonprofits focus more on the broadest part of the funnel, awareness and interest, just getting their audience to participate in their challenge or their mission. And as we have seen the comparison, the for-profits focus more on their brand loyalty and advocacy for whether it be for their mission, like Dove, addressing and challenging those beauty norms, or for a Shot on iPhone to increase those sales, both contributing to that point of brand loyalty. As we can see on this chart, we have the 4 tactics that I introduced in the beginning and the 4 nonprofit and for-profit campaigns that I've discussed. Authenticity and transparency, interactive content, visual storytelling, and collaboration. As we can see, the nonprofits do not possess either of these. Either of these nonprofits don't possess all 4 of these tactics. But as we can see in the for-profits, all of those do possess those tactics. Utilizing visual storytelling and interactive content has been key for those for-profits for increasing sales. And to conclude this, there are so many unanswered questions and points that I wasn't able to research, but as we can see, there is a lack of research in this area of study. And thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Thank you.